I wonder why there's no music. It's all quiet. I hate it. Boop beep boop boop boop. Post. Doki Doki Little Club. Dopey dope. Dope. The dog barking. Kaito. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. No, that's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared to have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So, that's the one I'll perform. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayuri with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days like this... Okay. You think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayuri told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for me. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Yeah, maybe we should have gone home. And maybe we should have. She's my girlfriend now, you know? Should've- Yeah. You should take a little responsibility for it, Kaito. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. What does that mean? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But, Stammer, did Sayuri really tell her about that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone that yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so yeah. Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. I'm scared. Eh. Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Just in my headset. Monica. Hey, you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. Grab one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh, yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh, oh dear God. What the hell? Get out of my head. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading a poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Can I tell? What's wrong? Uh, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else I already written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori. So, ah, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain. Oh. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. Not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of waking her to walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I'm not ready. Please don't. Don't break my heart. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. So, like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? Alright, everyone, this is where it gets a little intense. So, if this is of the faint of heart, this is not for the faint of heart. Viewers, discretion is advised on this part here, okay? If you have anything, if you're struggling with anything with depression or anything like that, and if you can't handle for scenes like this, then please stop watching right now, okay? He really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I suddenly open the door. Tight! Jesus Christ. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this could be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal till a few days ago. But I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit since yesterday. I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I go wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it was for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing that I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now, I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never! Oh, are you? Where's Sayori? Why is there two Monicas? We're not done yet, by the way. Start a new game! Start a new game! Blah 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 blah. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is... What the fuck, man? What is going on? My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, starting and around high school. She would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and catch up to me. Yeah, okay. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst. Being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Wait a minute, Sayori was erased! What the hell? I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. It's always the anime club. Yes! But it's not like there will be any girls in it anyway. You don't know that! Could be ordinary, normal girls that aren't psychopaths. Well, who said that? And again, we lost our best friend, and he doesn't exist anymore. So, woo! The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. I'm still shocked. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. You guys have a choice but to start with the anime club. Kaito? No! Be gone, demon! Be gone with you! Be gone, demon! Be gone! No! You've literally taken over Sayori's fucking role. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? It has. Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little off. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that, I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Yeah, the publicity. Her line's the same as ever, so that's interesting. Much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Hey. Be gone, demon! You killed my Sayori, you bitch! You bring her back! You did something to her. What did you do? God damn it, you had her. Never mind, I'm going to put things up. That was a fucked up scene. That was so messed up. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. Wait, I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. It is. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Thank you. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Kaito. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? Anime club. Anime club. We're going to anime club. I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? No. No, 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 no. Monica, no, no, Monica. Monica, no, 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 no. Monica, no, no. Anime club. Yep. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess. I should check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Kaito. You know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. I'm more important. She's not even a love interest. You know that? You notice that? And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica, and her irresistible smile. Interesting. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit. It's gonna sound weird. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Back, demon! What the fuck did I just see? What was that? A guest. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Kaito. Yeah, that's my face right now. What the fuck? All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. That all are psychopaths. Except for maybe the middle one. Everyone else? Yeah. So, let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? Oh. Gross. She's a fucking demon. I'd never date that. Bring him back, my side! Alright! God damn it. No, I'm not. Natsuki. Girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. So, a lolly? No, maybe. No. No. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as always. And this is Gary, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid. What's going on? Seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. I ran into... Okay. So I ran into Kaito in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Kaito? Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Gary walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here. But we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Fun. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club. Like one extra person. You know, with a charming personality. A childhood friend. You know, that kind of person. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. So many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, the literature club. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But to make school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant... You... No. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. I don't like tea. Tea tastes horrible. Here, self and relief. Yay. Down a little bit in my head. Set. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Kaito, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Now, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. There he goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way Her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. And cutting herself. Don't think I forgot. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Truth. What literature I've read? White Fang. And comics. A lot of Deadpool comics too. Yeah. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Guess I grabbed something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the Rock. Yes. I don't read a lot. Huh? I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? If a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. That's what I think about anime. If it takes me to a different world and I can get lost in it, then I'm down. Really, if a story takes me, okay. We need to press it. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror! That's why we can never get along! I love horror. That's why I'm playing a psychological horror fucking game. That's what this is, everyone! It's a psychological horror game! So when's the bullshit gonna start happening again? Huh? 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 Yeah, I'm looking at you, demon, to the right. That'd be, my right, your left. Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind! That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Truest form of writing is writing it to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing and even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share theirs. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just had an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Dope. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Kaito? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions to. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Oh. Anime club, please. I'm going to the anime club. I don't want to deal with Demon and Moody Girl and Slicing Up Her Arm Girl. Yeah, 100%. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Kaito. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. Do you need 4? I wasn't sure how many needed. Because, again, we don't have clubs like these, and not in my school. That'd be cool to have clubs like these. An anime club sounds awesome. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I'd feel terrible for letting everyone down in the situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, why? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Kaito? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. See? Moody Girl! Slicey Up Girl! Demon! See? I got them all fucking lined out. Kaito, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? No, you won't. Demon, be gone! You will not, bro. I know you're gonna fuck with my head. Don't even try me. Swear to God. If one little fucking glitchy shit happens, I'm out of here. Anime Club, let's go. Fucking only. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Kaito, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really express myself? No, I don't think so. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Oh, my writing skills is horrible, but I can make a good story. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. You're gonna feel more than that, my friend. We're gonna get mind fucked. Prepare for mind fuckery. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. You're not Sayori. Leave me alone, demon! With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Certainly not a childhood friend, Sayori. No. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I refuse! One of them don't like horror! Come on, man, that's horror himself. Yeah, that's horror right there, man. That's just scary. I can't be with someone that doesn't like horror! Or Dragon Ball! I'm looking at you. You have to like Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is my life. I at least have some interest and needs that I have. If we have nothing at all, then I will introduce you to everything that I love. I will do it. For my small... Something, yeah. Yep, something. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. No, it won't! I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh god, kill me. Back to doing... You have unlocked a special poem! Would you like to read it? Sure! Let's do it! Okay, well, someone likes horror, right? Yeah, you like horror. Congratulations. Shit. I don't know anything that she likes. We're going for Yuri. I would pick Monica, but she's not up here. Okay. I need to think here. Yuri, 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 Yuri. Ah. Okay, we'll try anxiety. Okay. Dude, if Massacre's one of them, I'd flip. Don't wait, Massacre. No, okay, she likes horror, right? That would. I think Puppy will be one of them. Nah, Puppy's cute. That'd be her. That'd be Massacre. So no. Where was that one? Massacre. Yeah, that's definitely it. Gotta be Fear then. No, maybe not. Maybe I would figure Fear would be one of them. Empty? Friends? Prayer? Tears. Oh, Tears would be one of them. Like horror and stuff, right? Maybe not. Wrath. Don't know if Wrath would be one of them. I'm trying to think here. Peace, Wrath, I'm not sure. Aura? That doesn't sound right? Maybe Aura. We'll try. Okay, that was. I'm stupid. I didn't think Aura would be it. Kiss, Lust, Sparkle, Cheeks. What the fuck? I mean, passion, maybe not. Maybe Lust. You think Lust would be one of them? Probably. I think she's a horny girl. I was fucking right. Of course Lust would be it. Oh my god, that's terrible. Shame. You think Shame would be? No way. No, that would probably be Natsuki then, right? For Shame. I don't know what she has to be shamed about. How about Incapable? Pleasure. 100% pleasure. It has to be. I'm going with it. Frightening. Definitely her. 100%. I know this. Because she likes horror. Marriage is not... is Sayori. I wouldn't think Sayori's stuff would still be here. Family's also Sayori. And Playground. Probably Party as well. Broken's also Natsuki. That's weird. I mean, not Natsuki, I mean, Sayori. That is interesting word. Oh, excuse me. Yikes. I'm not sure. Phew, I don't know. I don't think I don't know. I'm trying to figure. Huh. I don't see anything that I recognize or that could be used. I don't think they're. Maybe I have to pick one of them. A lot of these are Sayori's. How the hell is that possible? She doesn't exist, remember? Game? Fucking dare you. Uh... I don't know. There's okay, definitely not playground. Definitely not broken. That's not right. That's Sayori's. Playground. Playground, broken. Family. Peaceful, I believe. And marriage, that's Sayori's. Wait. I think all these are Sayori's. No fucking shot. There's no way, right? Bro, if I have to pick one of these, crap. No way. Are these all Sayori's? They can't be, right? There's no fucking shot that'll do that to me. I'd have to say yeah. That's weird. I guess I have no choice but to pick one of Sayori's. Time to break the game. That's yours? What the fuck, man? Depression. That's Sayori's as well. There's no shot that there's no way I could have gotten that wrong. History. Okay. Okay. Nightgown. Judgment. That V one sounds right. Yeah. I don't know what happened. This one. Right. It has to. It has to. This one. She's into that crime stuff too, right? I think. This one? Hurt. That sounds like one of hers too. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure that's Sayori's. Oh. Then atone. Misery would. No, that can't be right. Huh. This one. She's a philosopher. She does like that. Raindrops here. Giggle. That has to be Natsuki then? Ignatius? Sure, why not? Misfortune. That sounds like my unholy luck. Doki. What the hell? That's weird. No, it seemed like Yuri's. Maybe this one. Okay, Fickle. Anime, that's definitely her. Papa? What the hell? Journey. comfort special. Special. Swimsuit. Hmm. I think, if I remember correctly, that Yuri likes a journey. And also, fuck! I pressed the wrong thing. I was wiping my eye. God damn it! That's fine. Whatever. Yeah, I already messed it up anyway. Cage. I need an adult. Okay. That was that mind fuckery that I was talking about, by the way. Hi again, Kaito. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Back at the Leisure Club, I was the last to come in. So everyone else is already... I didn't even get to do everything I wanted. What the hell? Thanks for keeping your promise, Kaito. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. What the hell? Music's getting a little distorted. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Yuri had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki. Mandatory or something like that. Have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga selection in the room. What the fuck? Demon, be gone! Huh? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! True, it is. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Kaito. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. As you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Oh, wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of the club. So if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I would help you get started on something you might like. Why is the music getting distorted? What is happening? Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book, a knife. She pulls out a knife, right? I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want it. This is how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She's not that cute, man. Okay, she's beautiful, but she kind of messed up in the head. Yeah. And she's gonna be graduating from cutting herself to cutting you. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I essentially take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for the chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I could feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Sounds nice, I like the piano. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She takes another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. And that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Hmm? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. Clever. Smooth. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I take a look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait and Maverick. Markov? Yeah, my bad. I can't read. I'm a Dragon Ball fan. It's okay. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front of the cover. Speculates about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. That sounds cool. And fucked up. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Gary made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came from nowhere. I actually like dark turns. I watch a lot of fucked up anime, bro. Lot of fucked up anime. Like, dear Christ. I think I'm into the shock factor, really. Horror animes are cool. Horror mangas are cool too. I like a lot of the genres in it. Actually, don't mind wholesome stuff too. Or nonsensical, funny shit that makes no sense, but it's just for haha laughs. Yeah, it's just like cool. You just turn off your brain and just laugh. It's funny because it's silly and nonsense. I like that too. I don't think that's a genre, but I think you get it. Ah, are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Kaito? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that the story, it's the kind of that challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil. It's doing it again! Why is it in black? But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Holy shit! Where the fuck is the demon? Oh, wait, what? Hold on! I didn't get to read that! Somebody clip that! I wanna read that. I didn't click anything, it just did it by itself. Damn it! I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Did you not hear what she fucking said? Bro, get self-aware, bro. I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. What? No! I wanted to read that! You mother! No! What the fuck? What? Somebody clip that, please. Help. What the fuck did that say? Okay, I gotta pay really attention, okay? The demon is doing weird shit. Kinda forgot to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, might as well get started reading it right. No! Stop! Please! Don't do that! Yes! I accidentally took a screenshot because that made me jump. Okay! I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine. If I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. As if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particular bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. Oh, wait, hold on, what did I say? Yeah, fucking screenshot that. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? Slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and then hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Seems wholesome, but some fuckery's gonna happen. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Here he takes her left arm and hold. Yeah, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that actually. Holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. She looked at me. Okay, don't look at me. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. She's smiling and blushing. Thank you. Yeah, thanks. I continue reading. Mary no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence, and even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Why? As I'm gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses at things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. Does she cut her? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Am I breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. He stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Kaito? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. She don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does it sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. She's fucking cutting herself, isn't she? Okay, never mind. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it into my bag. People usually use bookmarkers to keep their place. I guess Monica? Start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I wanted her to know I'm putting in my effort. Hi, Kaito! Having a good time so far? Yeah! Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Yeah, boy! Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Kaito. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica on my poem. Great job, Kaito. How's it going? Oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Yeah, my bad. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just really given up on people. She spent so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Did you fucking cut yourself? You fucking little... What do they call it? That's gotta be a... That's gotta be a condition, right? Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Alrighty? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time. So I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel the way you know. I see. Well, let's read it in. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrolling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. He's talking about me. So, what do you think? Well, demon! It's pretty good. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some time of infamy recently. Was it killing my best friend / my girlfriend? And then / deleting her from the game? Demon? I'm surprised there was no fuckery. Maybe it's when I go talk with the other girls. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An infamy. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. This has been the Demon Talk. Okay, let's go with Yuri because she's gonna do something fucking freaky. I think they all are. But I just wanted to say that. Yuri reads the poem. I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. What? You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, actually. Really? Yeah. Huh? He stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, There he trails off, unable to find an excuse. She's gonna do something stupid! It's gonna happen, right? Something's gotta happen. We haven't had anything happen yet. It's been a while. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typically of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they are try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Siri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. And I think it can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Uh, um, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Yes! Yes! All three yes. The tone change in the music? Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, right, the ghost under the light, that's right. And her goddamn curse of fuck! Okay. It's okay, I read this before, right? I did, but my brain hurt when I read it. Okay, ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing? It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green... What the... Dew, right? Dew. Yeah, okay, that's a D, okay. Dew of the future. I think so. Can anyone read cursive? I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Yay! Everything's the same there. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. You have cursive handwriting. Write normally! Please, I can read it. I suck at reading your cursive. What? Nah, girl, you're just crazy. What? Who said that? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Yeah, I should have just fucking read it because it's the same thing that I read last time. Well, I just don't read script very well often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem.